What is up, everybody? We are back with episode 5.
Mm.
Wow, we made it a full 5 episodes and
We're
nobody
still
got
here.
tired of it and quit. Gotta love that. We are back with the fAnaticZ podcast, and we ain't going nowhere. So just get used to us. But
You're
we're coming off
stuck.
an Olympic week of football, and I thank God we can say football. Oh my gosh, been
Not to
so
mention
long,
the fact
right?
that it's back till almost March, basically, of next year.
Right, we were in the dog days of sports with nothing but soccer and baseball, and now we're back with football, and we're back with the big punch from both of the teams that are
Oh
the
yeah.
mainstays for Arizona, which is ASU and U of A. I know you love talking college, Frankie. So, what did you think about the game?
Honestly, like offensively, the U of A looked absolutely spectacular. You had Noah Fafita, who I think is honestly a Heisman candidate. And the way, McMillan played, 10 catches, 304 yards, I think he played his, name into that as well. And, people want to talk Travis Hunter. I don't know. He might be the second best receiver in the conference, if you ask me.
That was a great debate, though, with Travis Hunter and McMillan. Great debate for sure.
But the only thing that did concern me is that the defense did allow 39 points to New Mexico.
Yeah, I was watching that game, and there was times where I was like, in the first couple quarters, I was like, is this going to be a really close game?
Right. But yeah, no, it's offensive, like yards wise, it didn't look like they did a lot, but the minute, they were able to just move all over the defense. And if they don't sure that up when they get to the Big 12 schedule, they can put up the points, but to win games, they're going to have to stop people.
You guys seem to adjust it pretty good, though, after halftime, though.
For sure.
Yeah, because
I
a lot of people,
definitely,
like, new coach, like, first game. Yeah, I get that. And you seem to adjust pretty good. So long you can make adjustments. If you guys were struggling the first half, that goes a long way for you guys, for sure.
for sure. And as you did mention, everything did kind of, tighten up after that second half speech. But yeah, hopefully it's all just first game jitters. We got to get ready for NAU, who absolutely destroyed their opponent 66-6.
Wow. Shout out to NAU. That's incredible.
And
And
as I
then,
mentioned before, it's kind of wild to see, me being from NAU's head coach used to coach my alma mater,
oh wow.
and he was absolutely spectacular over there. So NAU is getting a hell of a coach, and honestly, he ended up bringing, taking half of the Pittsburgh team with him. It looks like, because I know their starting quarterback came from there.
Nice. Yeah. It's crazy how there's certain kids that are like in certain schools and then they go to other schools, like the running back for Arizona. Wasn't he on New Mexico
Yeah,
before? Yeah.
Jacoby Crosby Merritt. Yeah, he ran all over him, and he had a lot to prove. Being on that roster last year, he was happy.
Yeah. And there's been a lot of debate about not U of A. Everybody thought they were going to be good, but over here in Tempe, there's been a lot of debate about whether ASU was going to be any good or whether they could do what they did. And Sam let it all out on the field out there, man. He really was.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure, Dillingham definitely has them in the right direction.
For sure. I didn't expect them to be so good defensively either. They were really, really out there. I mean, people were saying, "Oh, Wyoming's going to smash them," and da 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 da. And they're not ready for this level of football.
Last week, even I wasn't sure what to expect really from offensively, especially. But Levitt looked good. They had a lot of guys, burners, freaking Scatabo, effective as we expected. Brown had 6 carries, 25 yards, and then another 2 catches for 73 and a touchdown. They have a very good balance of guys that they can use at any given time.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, Scatterbo, like, impressive, like, especially at goal line. He kind of gave me James Conner's vibe a little bit. Don't you think?
Very.
Especially at the goal line, like, the way he just would not go down, fought for those extra 3 yards and
Just
went
a
in.
beast.
Like, and wasn't he like a Colorado transfer? Or where did he transfer from?
I think
He
Colorado.
said, yeah, I think Colorado. Yeah, he said it was a Colorado transfer.
Hey, he was a problem last year, and he's just, picking up.
So the fact that we got 3 running backs that just impressed from the start like that, and they get 14 for 22, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns throughout the bat, the freshman first game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I was questioning last week if we even have a good quarterback, period. And that's a great start right there.
I honestly think, if you guys can keep it up, especially the way offensively and defensively it looked all game, there's no reason why you guys can't win 6, 7 games this year.
Yeah, we do have a tough schedule. And next week we got Mississippi State. I did look that up because last week I didn't know what MS State was.
They won 56-7.
What's up?
They won 56-7
Last week they
against
did.
Eastern Kentucky.
I don't even know they're good, man.
But their quarterback did go 15 of 20 for 247, and then he also added 44 on the on the ground. He had 4 touchdowns. So
Wow.
they have a quarterback that can definitely make some plays. So the defense definitely needs to be ready.
Yeah, it seems like they're ready.
I'd also like to point out our defense, though. ASU's defense,
Yeah.
3 turnovers, 2 for a touchdown, pick 6 and a fumble that went for a touchdown. First play of the drive, too, pick 6. I think we came prepared.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
It'll be definitely nice to see.
Yeah, I love it, man. I think that if ASU can start really winning games like this in the Big 12, and they can really prove that they're not above their skis and talent-wise and stuff, they can really start to build a U of A-like culture down there. And if the school gets behind that team, I know how that school is. It could be really, really fun.
100%. I just hope that you guys don't have the issue of Dillingham bolting like we had to deal with Jed Fish. But thankfully we got a guy that is connected to the program, who's always been invested with the previous historic coaching staff of Dick Tomey. So it's just nice to keep everything rolling, and hopefully ASU's trending in that direction as well, and they keep Dillingham in town.
I don't think you have to worry about Kenny dipping. He put what was the next post yesterday? He's trying to get break the attendance record.
Yeah,
this game.
It's good to see.
Time. So he's trying to get everybody. I think it's because the debut of the SEC game against opponent against it, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's trying to break the attendance record of all time this week. So
that'd be pretty cool to see.
And I think there's something that you can gain as a coach if you make a place a destination. You get that reputation like a Saban or like a Lincoln Riley, where they're like, hey, this guy's system or this guy's culture, so you got to establish that. So you don't just dip after 1 year of some success. I mean, unless the NFL is calling.
Right.
Speaking of the NFL, I mean, you guys want to still talk about college, or you guys ready to dabble in some NFL stuff?
I know you guys were going to play NAU next week, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be.
We haven't talked about NAU. They didn't have a game last week. I'm pretty sure it's their first game of the season against you guys.
No, he just said that they smashed their opponent last time, 66-4, right?
No, that was
66-6. Yeah, that was NAU, bro.
I checked their schedule. I didn't see a score, bro. That's crazy.
But yeah, they'll be coming to Tucson this next, in a couple of days. And honestly, I'm excited because usually NAU is not this explosive.
I love NAU. It's a fun place. I used to play all my the initial game that we used to play used to be called the Cactus Kickoff or something like that. We used to play our first game of the year at NAU. So our football team would go up there, chill on campus, and then we'd play our first game in the NAU Lumberjacks turf dome thing.
Flagstaff is so beautiful.
Yeah, man. Awesome place. I mean, they might sneak a win on you guys.
No.
I know. I'm just
I mean, let's not get carried away, but they do have a lot of talent, and if they're not careful, they could have another, New Mexico kind of shock on their hand, be like, whoa, we kind of need to take things a little more, serious and not underestimate anybody we play. But
for sure.
It's going to be a fun game to watch.
What would the spread even be for y'all if they were around high 20s?
Probably.
It's usually between 17 and 20.
I feel confident with that against NAU. No disrespect, but
I was going to say, as long as you got Fafita throwing bombs to McMillan, I don't think there's going to be too many teams that are going to be able to stop that.
McMillan's out there somewhere.
You know what? I want to see more of their weapons. I want to see that tight end. I think that he's probably good too. I don't know his name, but He played with them when they were young too, right?
Are you talking about U of A?
Yeah.
Yeah, Burnett, I believe, right?
Yes, I believe that's his name, and I think he
Yeah,
played with them when they were 14 as well on that same team.
yeah. It's nice that with Tanner McLaughlin playing for the Bengals, it's actually nice to see him going to be able to get a chance to shine this year.
Tanner
Fafita actually,
on the Bengals. The Bengals, man,
yeah,
I don't know if he's going to get too much time and shine on with that squad because I think
right.
they're a fool's gold team this year, in my opinion. But that's another opinion for another segment.
Right.
So I
But
mean,
yeah,
I'm ready to get into it though. Honestly, you guys ready to do the NFL?
I've been more than ready for months, man.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Is there anything more like a first day of the NFL season? It's like Christmas for me.
Well,
oh no, everybody's in a great mood. Everybody's, yeah.
I'm ready to go. So we're gonna do pick'ems this week. We're not just gonna talk about the Cardinals. We're gonna talk about all the games, and we're gonna start a little fun score tally throughout the year, so you can get the most right. And the losers will treat the winner to either a game or a jersey or something.
Madden copy.
Madden copy. That's what it was.
Madden
the game
copy,
was Madden.
College jersey, but their choice. So.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready to pay up.
I am. I'm ready to pay up. I'm ready to play up. Play my game of Madden. Madden 25 on the PS5.
Madden 26. I'm getting Madden 26 next year for y'all. So thank you.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, I guess it would have to be Madden 26. Or college.
Yeah, look.
So
what were you saying, Dave?
First game is Arizona versus the Bills. Obviously, I came prepared for this segment. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mr. Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals to shock the world in year one. I think that all the juice that's been coming from this offseason, all this togetherness, all the people doubting him, I think we're gonna get off to one of those hot starts that we got off to when he on his rookie year, and people will be surprised.
The only difference is he actually has a head coach that knows what he's doing now and is not gonna baby him.
I've been supporting them all week on our X. I'm just going to go with the Cards this week.
Wow. I did not expect that from you, honestly.
Do you want me to go with what my heart says?
Yes, go with your heart.
You want to go my heart says?
Well, you're going to have to pay up if you lose.
Well, I still got 16 weeks left.
That's true.
Ooh.
That's kind of
all right, fine. He wants me to go with my heart. I say Bills.
Oh, he's got to be that guy on his own podcast.
Yep.
What's the score going to be?
I say we lose by at least 4 points. It's going to be at least 21-17 kind of game.
Here's my thing. Obviously, I know it's a road game, but Kyler Murray's been ready to go all offseason. James Conner, Trey Benson are going to be ready. I cannot wait to see Maserati in action. We're going to win 27-24. It's not going to be Hail Murray, but we're going to be effective. We're going to spread the ball around. We're going to run the ball. We're going to get a timely Josh Allen interception, and that's how we're going to start this win streak.
And Jonathan Gannon, Kyler, Maserati Marv, no disrespect, man. It really hurts me to do this, but I want you guys to win. So please let this be known. So
I didn't choose a score. I'm going to go 17-10 Cardinals. I think that the defense is going to surprise people, and the offense, he's going to be throwing to Gabe Davis and Khalil Shakir, and I don't think they can stop the run. I just don't think they can stop the run, and we're going to be running the ball. So that's a wrap on the first game. The next game is the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Los Angeles Chargers are the favorite.
The Chargers. I honestly, I don't know. I think Antonio Pierce is going to have these guys fired up. Minshew Mania is going to have a lot to prove. And Devontae Adams is going to have a field day. I'm not going to say the Chargers are going to get blown out, but I think it's going to be 27-17. Vegas.
Whoa.
I like you said that, my friend. I think Harbaugh is going to win in his NFL comeback debut.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta go with my heart, and I go anytime there's a person with the last name of Harbaugh coaching, I would never go against them. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers. And Justin Herbert's gonna have to prove that he's this mystical, magical passer that everybody's been thinking he is. So I think that this is that year for them.
He's going to have to figure out who his number one receiver is.
Yeah, that's what I was like to say. Getting rid of Eckler and Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. Crazy. It's interesting what Harbaugh is doing, but like he's got a vision. Interesting to see what's up. So
his vision is to get all the players that the Ravens didn't keep.
literally.
Well, shoot, why don't they go after Odell?
Because he's on the Dolphins, right?
Oh, yeah. I think he's hurt for the first couple
he's
weeks,
hurt
too.
for the 60th time. So next game, one of my favorites on the schedules because I like watching both of these teams suffer. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. With the Seahawks being a sizable favorite over the Broncos, I'll start this one off. I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. Now, I know that's crazy. Sign the psycho alert, but I believe in Bo Nix. That's all
He does. Bo Nix was impressive.
If the Broncos defense is a fraction as good as they were last year, and Bo Nix is a fraction as good as I believe he is in my head, then I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos. I like the Seattle Seahawks because I like Geno Smith in that, but let's go. Let's Bronco country. Yes, right.
See, I like Bo Nix, but I think Seattle, like right now, they just have a little too much for Denver. Granted, you don't know what Geno Smith you're going to get, but you can't argue that, they still have Kenneth Walker, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf. They are explosive, and I don't know how they're going to slow them down.
I do.
They're going to have to pick one.
Remember that one game Denver's defense gave up 70 points last year? And they seemed to give up like at least 20, 30 points a game, but they would keep close and like lose most games, and Russ just couldn't finish. They have a lot to prove on the defensive side of the ball. We have seen nothing from Bo Nix yet, really. We don't even know if that's Sean Payton's new Drew Brees yet. I don't feel confident in Denver, so they're going to take the L on this one. So,
all right, we got two Seahawks and then one Looney Tune right here going for Bo Nix, and that's
I
hated both teams, so it was really hard to pick.
That's so fun. Next game is going to be even funner. It is, or more fun. Fun is not a word. It's Dallas Cowboys versus the Cleveland Browns. Dylan, what do you think this is going to do?
How about them Cowboys? I don't really like Deshaun Watson, man. Ever since he's gone through his situation and since he's came back, he really hasn't done crap, really.
No, he's literally playing like he's
carry that offense more than Deshaun Watson has. So, like, if they're throwing the ball more, they're not going to be winning the game. And I feel like Dallas defense is going to force them to throw the ball more. So Dallas wins.
Frankie?
As much as I hate to say this, I have to go Dallas because obviously everybody knows Nick Chubb is their best player. He's going to miss the first 4 games. You don't know what Deshaun Watson is going to look like because he has been absolute cheeks since he's been in Cleveland. So I'm taking Dallas 34-17.
Whoa. Hey, well, I'm not going to be crazy on this one. I'm going to go with everybody else. I can't trust Deshaun Watson, man. I just can't trust him. He's looking very mid, very average, and it's just there's not enough there. And Jerome Ford is good. I feel like Jerome Ford can have a good day. And the Dallas Cowboys can't stop the run. I don't care what people say about their defense. I don't think they can stop the run. So I'm going to take Dallas, but I'm going to take this in a game that they're going to look like they're going to lose, but they'll end up winning.
Okay, that's fair.
So Dallas sweep. You got our first sweep?
Right, our first
sweep.
Nice. So next one might be a sweep too. We got Washington Commanders going up against Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay. I should start saying where these games are. The last game was in Cleveland. This one's going to be in Tampa Bay.
Ooh,
So Washington Commanders, they got a rookie quarterback.
Cliff Kingsbury's first game as an offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
just
gonna go with
any rookie quarterback though.
yeah. I'm gonna start this one off, and I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay because they have more continuity. Baker's starting to look good. I mean, they know what they're gonna do. They know who they have, and they got a decent defense. And I just do not know what Jaden Daniels is gonna be. I'm excited about this Washington Commander team, but I'm just not ready to go there, especially when they got Cliff Kingsbury drawing up 40 screens a game.
Yeah, too many question marks at quarterback. Cliff being an OC, he hasn't really given him a chance to prove anything if he succeeds. Kudos to him. Yeah, I say Bucks 17-10.
Ooh. As much as I would like to have a second straight sweep, I'm going to pull the upset pick here.
Nice.
You're going ballsy this week.
I believe in Jaden Daniel. We saw glimpses of him, ironically, in Tempe. He balled out at LSU. He's got a lot to prove. He's got he's got weapons. He's got Scary Terry. He even has Zach Ertz as tight end, and then he's got Eckler. And I think Eckler is going to have a comeback player of the year, type of year.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm going to take Washington for this.
Nice, good pick. I mean, I was almost there, but I just Cliff being the OC, I just couldn't
that's
get
what's
there.
up, dude. That's what's up.
The next one is going to be fun, but I think this will be a sweep for sure. It's Dallas versus the Rams, and they're in Detroit. I mean, not Dallas. Yeah. I mean Detroit. Excuse me, Detroit Lions versus the Los Angeles Rams in Detroit, and I think
my backyard.
All right, so start it off.
Oh gosh. The funny thing is, and the NFC West is very thankful for this right now, the Rams are going to have to adjust to life without Aaron Donald. They are not going to have as much pass rush as they used to. Granted, it's still going to be formidable, but Aaron Donald made everybody panic. And honestly, Detroit's on a roll. They're in a Super Bowl kind of bust situation. Jameson Williams needs to step up and take that second wide receiver spot. And Amon-Ra is going to ball. So I'm thinking 31-17 Detroit.
That's very, very tough. Stafford back in Detroit, too.
Yep.
Man, oh, man. Rams defense without Aaron Donald. So Jared Goff's going to have time. Well, man. I say he's going to get down to defensive last stop. I feel like Lions. I lean Lions defensive last stop. I'm going to say Lions.
And the wild thing about this is both quarterback is playing against their former team that originally.
Yeah, that too. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that's why I think I'm going to go with the Lions because I think that Jared Goff has really stepped up and he's proven that he's a good quarterback. He's got Sam Laporta. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's got a little sneaky receivers as well, and he's got a great running game. So, I mean, and the defense is super good as well. I think that the Rams have way more holes, and they've been getting by with a great coach and a decent quarterback. And Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, they both can't be that good forever. And if they are, then it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I'm still going to go with Detroit.
Not only that, but it's just like you don't know how effective Cooper Kupp's going to be coming up after another injury.
Yep. Yeah, and he's getting old, man. And that's the Sunday slate for us. We got one more game, and that's the Monday night game. This is a beautiful one. Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets versus Brock Purdy and the Niners. Dylan?
Niners.
Why?
Man, both of them have defense, but Rodgers hasn't played a game in over a year. I don't know. I like the defense better, and the Niners have more weapons on offense. McCaffrey, Debo, Kittle. It's just too much. Yeah. That's why I lean Niners.
Ricky?
The only way the Jets win this is if they force Brock Purdy to throw 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
There's just too much firepower. There's too much questions. There's already rumors that Aaron Rodgers isn't a team player, so you don't know what's going on in the locker room. I just think there's too many distractions in New York, and you don't know what's going to happen with seeing as not only did he not play since last year, he took one step. So it's almost been 2 years since he's played a full football game.
Right.
You cover the Thursday and the Friday?
No, we didn't
Yeah,
cover
we
the
did.
Thursday and Friday game
Yeah,
because
we
they're on this they were on
Did
this.
they were in the screenshot?
They weren't on the screen. This lovely screenshot.
So it was
That's a Sunday slate that we covered.
So Ravens Chiefs for Thursday. That was the Thursday opener.
Well, I didn't get to say my opinion about the Jets
Oh, sorry,
and
sorry,
49ers.
bro.
So the Jets are going to win this game. It's like, I'm just kidding. The Jets are not going to win this game. There's no way that the Jets can win, in my personal opinion. They're too dysfunctional, too new, too many new people, too much new things going on. And the 49ers, they lose the first game of the season. It's going to be way too much noise. So, yeah, let's go, 49ers. Blech.
I know. I didn't really like saying that either, but.
So what are we doing? Ravens Chiefs now?
Yeah, that was.
Just say we got those. We got Green Bay, Philly, Tennessee, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Atlanta.
Yeah, Green Bay, Philly's on Friday.
So yeah, we got those two left.
Oh, we did all the other ones?
No,
Yeah.
we didn't do the Tennessee Chicago game. I don't remember talking about that. No.
So Kayla's first game you skipped that? Okay.
So let's start with the Ravens and the Chiefs, guys.
Okay.
So what do you think about the Ravens and the Chiefs, Frankie?
Honestly, this is the game that you want to open the season. Two heavyweight offenses, two heavyweight defenses, two prolific, marquee names at quarterback. You have Derrick Henry coming over from the Titans. They're going to be absolutely ridiculous. Patrick Mahomes is going to do his thing. It's going to be interesting to see who his go-to receiver is, seeing as Hollywood's starting the year hurt. But I don't think he'll miss a beat because he has Kelsey. He'll find chemistry with Xavier Worthy. And honestly, it's going to be a really, really good game. This is the game, honestly, that I think can help Lamar Jackson out. But I don't know. I'm going Baltimore. I want Baltimore because Kansas City, they're great, but I'm just tired of. I think Derrick Henry is the punch that Baltimore needs to get over the hump.
You've been listening to me this whole week. Yes, sir. You've been listening. Mm-hmm.
So
you already know my answer. Mm-hmm.
So you're going Ravens.
I'm going. He's been listening the whole week. Yeah, that's part of my parlay.
So I thought I was going to be like all on the edge with this one. I'm going Ravens too. They have a lot. I think Rashad Bateman's going to be way more than people think. I think that Lamar Jackson is going to be able to get around this Chiefs defense. And I think the Chiefs are going to have a great season. They might even win the Super Bowl, in my opinion, but I think they will lose this game.
Side note, if you're a sports bettor, plus money, Ravens. So that's a good value.
Very good value.
We're going to eat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't bet your house on it, though. Bet responsibly.
Yep. Always got to put that in there.
Yeah, so what about Jordan Love versus the Philadelphia Eagles?
Who also have a new running back.
I'm going to start this one off. I'm going to be so contrarian. I'm going to Green Bay Packers. Yeah, I even bet this. I even already have it bet.
We're in both our answers then.
I think the Green Bay Packers are going to win this game. And I think the Philadelphia Eagles are still in that supernatural funk. The whole offseason, I've just been hearing nothing about good things and everything about how Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni hate each other. So I'm going to lean into media narratives for this pick, and I'm going to see Jordan Love is better than people thought. I think that they really know what they're doing in Green Bay with developing quarterbacks, and Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Dobbs, and Christian Watson aren't just no-namers. I'm ready to see what Josh Jacobs can do against this defense as well.
Dang.
I mean, the Eagles start off hot usually, and then just fall flat. And I don't know, Sirianni and Jalen Hurts been hearing all offseason about them crashing and tanking and just shitting the bed and all that. I really haven't been on the Green Bay train at all. Jordan Love's great and all. Yeah, I've just been more on Philly. I feel like they're just going to start off hot, like that 8-10 run, just repeat this year. So, plus Darius Slay on defense, bro, like, he's insane. So, he's the baller.
Frankie?
Dang. Well, as much as I want to pick Green Bay because my boy Jordan Morgan from U of A and my high school is on their O-line now, but I just think Philly is, I mean, distractions aside, they're just packing too much of a punch. Honestly, Jordan Love and the talent around them is going to make it a great game, but I think Philly pulls it off 24-20.
All right. Well, shoot. We got the one more game to go. That's the Chicago and Tennessee Titans game. For me, Chicago and Tennessee, this is a pick 'em, dude. This is like throw a coin and see where it lands. I'm gonna go Chicago though, just based on roster. I don't know what Caleb Williams is. I know Will Levis is pretty decent though, so it's tough to just pick him outright like this. But the DJ Moore, all the weapons he has on the offense and defense. If anything, I could see it being a defensive win by Chicago. I'm gonna go with the Bears. The Bears.
Not sure how Eberflus, I don't know how to pronounce his name, saw the job. Yeah, I mean, I think I haven't picked any rookie quarterback to win.
I mean, it's smart. The
Yeah,
rookies.
the rookies. I mean, I'll go with the Bears. Dude, I'll go with the Bears. Caleb, don't let me down, man. You're the only rookie I picked this week.
Honestly, I think everybody's going to be in for a treat. This game's going to be a lot more entertaining than people are thinking because not only do the Bears have a lot of weapons on wide receiver, you know, some people forget that Will Levis has D-Hop, Calvin Ridley now, and that really talented receiver from Arkansas that keeps getting hurt. But
you talking about
they,
Jalen Burks?
yeah, Burks, yeah, he's good if he can stay healthy.
He's got to step up.
He does have to step up, but he is a really immense talent if he can get going. They are going to make it a game, but in the end, you know, I think Caleb Williams' debut and the amount of weapons that he has is just going to be way too much for Tennessee to handle.
Don't you think Tennessee's going to be more in like rebuild mode pretty soon, though?
Oh,
Like,
100%.
I think D-Hop is hurt right now, too.
Yeah, I think there's a chance he has a chance to miss the opener.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Chicago. I think we all. Did you pick a team?
I picked Chicago.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we all we're pretty all even. We'll have to go back and write these down after the pod and keep track of them, and then we'll make little shorts for you guys when someone wins or loses and our reactions and whatnot. But I think that's a pretty solid slate of football, man. I can't wait to watch it and see who's who and what's what with these new rookies and these new breakout players.
100%.
I think there's a couple of people really ready to break out this year, and I'm excited to watch them. You guys got any breakout players?
Honestly, like we already talked about him a little bit. I think my breakout player for the season is going to be Jaden Daniels. He's going to do a lot better than people think, adjusting to the NFL quickly. He's got the mobility to escape. He can make any throw. He's got talent around him. Honestly, I think Washington's going to be a lot better. And with Eckler especially, he's going to have a insurance policy right there. Washington, I think, could push 7-8 wins this year with Jaden Daniels.
My breakout player, I'm going to keep it Cardinals centric. For mine, I'm going to go with Darius Robinson. If you dodge a bullet with that injury in the preseason, it's not an ACL tear, so we'll see him hopefully playing this year, and I'll be watching to see him make an immense mark.
I mean, I'm going to say the Cardinals too, and I hate to be basic, but Marv, I think he's fully capable of putting up 1,000-yard season and 10, 12 touchdowns.
Right, you know another guy who's going to be key for the Cardinals this year?
What's up, man?
Melton.
Yeah, I can see it too. Like as a second, I mean, I feel like it's gonna be more on Margot. So, but from the defensive side, yeah, definitely, I can see Melton though for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hopefully he's good because
We need corners.
Yeah,
we need corners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not. It's not like the Diamondbacks where we have all these different players that can swip, and swap. And the Cardinals were kind of barren. So, hopefully Jonathan Gannon and Nick Rollins can make it work. But speaking of the Diamondbacks, let's talk about the D-backs now. It's been a rough week for the Diamondbacks. Frankie, you got the stats on how rough this week has been for us?
Well, in our last 10 games, after taking hold of the #1 wild card spot, we are 5-10 and allowing 5 runs a game.
Jesus. Our pitching is
And
gone.
last night's thumping didn't help.
Yeah, for sure. We've gone from who's our best pitcher to who's a good pitcher in our starting lineup. Jeez.
Yeah, right now it seems like anybody we throw in there just gets absolutely shelled.
Yeah, and it's a shame because the offense is really putting up runs right now, and it's kind of going to waste because the pitchers are it's usually the opposite thing where we can't get like run support for the pitcher. Now it's like
Right.
we can't get any pitching support for the runs.
Oh yeah, we're still averaging just as many runs as we're giving up.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, that you can't all be on Corbin Carroll though. You know, as insane as he's been playing right now. You know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of our boy, National League Player of the Month.
I know.
Hitting, oh my gosh, like 11 home runs, 24 RBI, a 1.042 OPS.
Hey, well, I put it like this. He's putting the team on his back in the time we're going to use. Even if we're not winning, that's good that he can do it, one. And secondly, we don't even have Cattell and Christian backing him up. So it's not like we have our full team and we're out here struggling like that. So we have something to actually look forward to because we are going to get a big boost when those dudes get back. Team is playing different when they're in the lineup.
This San Francisco series is going to be big.
Yeah, it's crazy from last week's episode, going 2-5 and all that. And from a standing point of view in the West, Dodgers are now 6 games ahead of us. We're only 2.5 games behind.
Yeah, and they have the tiebreaker now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I expect from this point forward, let's just focus on wild card. And now the Padres, though, like we've been saying, being a pain in our thorn, now they hold that first spot. We hold the second.
I think it's good though. Go ahead.
Not only that, but it's just like with the Padres, they're getting Tatis back too.
Yeah, man.
That's good though. I think this is all good for us because if we can fly under the radar and not have too much. Oh, they're doing so well. So many big expectations on us. I think we'll get some opportune matchups in the playoffs and be able to really sneak into the World Series again. So as long as we turn on when we need to turn on, I'm okay with losing a couple because we're gonna have to lose some. Might as well lose to the team that's pretty much already a lock to win the first place anyways, you know?
It's just funny because in typical Arizona sports fashion, we cry for respect, and then the minute we get the respect and the national attention, we kind of fall back to earth a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't say that this time because we don't have everyone. You know, if we had Cattell and we had Christian and they weren't, they were all not, and Corbin Carroll wasn't going bananas because they are doing their best. It's just like, we got to figure out pitching. The pitchers are just choking.
Just 100%.
They're just playing like crap. It's just like, what's going on, dude?
And Seawald still continues to do Seawald things now. Montgomery's hurt too. Didn't he get hurt too from a hit off the leg or something like that too?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so it's like, what is going on with our pitching right now, especially the last month of regular season baseball?
It's like there's something in the water in the clubhouse.
But it's been all season, but it's like it's more repetitive in September, like how it's been all season. It's been like a little like occasionally, but not like this repetitive. Like why now?
Yeah.
When it's been the theme all season, but just been constant.
If nothing else, you'd hope the veterans at least in the in the pitching side at least, if nothing else, have like a pitchers meeting.
Yeah, I don't know. The pitching is terrible. I don't know if there's anything that they can do with words that can make the pitching get any better, but If there is,
I just think it's a confidence thing.
yeah.
Yeah, a couple of good games or two, strikeout, like maybe like I don't know, 1, 2 threes. Get their confidence back. Like it's doable. But it needs to happen. Like I don't know, then like this week. So.
But it's demoralizing to see every guy just go out there and every pitch they throw, it's either going over or it's bringing, multiple runs home.
I don't think we still have a lot of guys that have playoff experience still, yeah? Like last season?
I think that most of our teams the same, no?
Yeah, it's still fresh and playoff experience to none.
Yeah. It's all good.
So it's like now, I mean, can they adapt quick is the question this time of year. Like eventually.
Last year they had a Fam in the locker room who kind of kept.
I think that the way the teams are now, we're good enough to beat any team in a series, so it's okay.
But not many teams know us fully yet, though, because we're still young.
Well, that's good. That's still an advantage. So, that's we still can rip one off.
So
during this time,
we kind of know
we're gonna be around for years.
Like we know how to work around players, kind of like Shohei, Freeman, because they've been around for a while, So like, yeah. So
maybe we can sneak a World Series in. Our opportunity came. We could. Oh, that would have been so sweet.
It's still doable, but like you said, like we need to get it fixed quick with pitching.
For sure.
Offense hasn't been an issue, so.
Not really. They've been able to get runs when they need them.
And Walker is flying with the team tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that.
Yeah, so I didn't see anything about Cattell yet.
But, hey, look at it this way: we get one back at a time. That's still,
it's gonna be a shame if we send down how do you pronounce his name? The bearded dude, Will Murray or whatever. I'm talking about the bearded dude that's taking Cattell's spot.
Or Luis.
Will. I don't know if
Gulome.
I'm talking about the flying squirrel, bearded squirrel.
Gulome.
Yeah.
So it's like it's gonna be a shame if we're gonna have to get rid of him once Cattell comes back. But he's been fun to watch.
Right.
I think they've been doing a good job of optioning the right guys. Like he's hot. We're not gonna option him down. Like Josh Bell didn't option him. They're just gonna make him the designated hitter when we go against lefties, and they're gonna make I think Walker or whoever is the DH regularly against rights to Peterson. They're just gonna switch it like that. They're not gonna take him out. They're gonna let him bat against left-handed pitchers. And
oh yeah, Corey is a hell of a coach. He knows how to put guys in the right spots.
What I'm saying, he's doing a good job.
But hey, gents, are we ready to debut our segments next week?
Oh yes, I am. I am ready to debut my segment. You ready to debut your segment? That means no. That means no, right?
I mean, I still stick with the same idea.
Yeah.
I feel like the fans are gonna have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, for sure. I wish we would have started earlier because Dylan could have had Dylan's dingers and we could have predicted who's hitting home runs and stuff like that. Because that would be good. Yeah.
But I do have something to sweeten the pot for our viewership. I want to start. So we're gonna do a giveaway.
What? Okay.
If we get to 100 subs, I will give away my D-Hop jersey that is still tagged, and it's a Field Authentic.
Oh wow, that's
crazy. That's breaking
and we'll
news
put every subscriber into a roulette and pick them random.
Okay, yeah, we should have done that in the group, Arizona Sports Fanatics. If you guys haven't joined that group, it's a great way to get into the rap pool and keep tabs on what we're doing and what's going on in sports in Arizona in general. Also, please follow us on X and Instagram, and that stuff is in the bio.
And we do have a Facebook page as well.
We don't have a Facebook page. We do have a Facebook page. I don't know why I said that. It's going to be in the description as well.
Oh, man. Well, as always, gents, it's been fun.
It's been real.
Episode 5, transitioning to 6.
See you guys next time.
Take care, everybody.